Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, dan salam sayang bangsa to all the panel. My name is Wan Har Nazmi Biwan Zaid, and I am from Workbase Dr. Tengku Intan Suraya binti Tengku Alice. Let's go through to the first one. The site is located at Hutan Bandar Putra, Kulai, Johor, which is nearby the Kulai International Airport. Go through to the location plan, which is the site is between the main lake and the land of the recreational area. I present to you the Kayak Limas Visitor Center. Here is the interactive part. So we go through to the site study, which is we have here the monument. The monument is to provide a shelter, shade, and rest area with Bumbung Lima style and a welcoming gate. For the climate study, focus on the wind direction. So we have a strong wind from north and a medium wind from south. And also the sun orientation. Next, we have a human behavior, which is where people go to the park to visit, to rest, and do some exercise such as jogging and walk. For the vegetation, we have two screw pine trees, which is called Pandanus tectorius, located facing the site. So, what is the site issues? Due to the pandemic COVID-19, lots of activities cannot be involved, such as library, gymnasium, and playground. Since then, the Hutan Bandar Kulai got less attracted with natural environment surrounding and lack of structured activities. Most of it not well maintained, and the monument have been forgotten. So let's go to the design program, which is Kayak for All. It accommodates unstructured social interaction among different age groups, provide the space to offer more structured activities. Next will be a traditional dining area. It provides a traditional eating area to feel the environment, live in traditional house. For the target user, any kind of users include persons with disabilities, from children, teenagers, adults, and seniors. Special programs are in place to accommodate them. Let's talk about the design concept. Here is the illustration that I highlight to show the design concept. So, the concept is connecting the adjacent to a reservoir, which is defined to connect the monument and the nature to achieve the appreciation. The elaboration of the concept proceed to the design approach. The inspiration, which is the adjacent angle, design come out with the vertex that connect with the monument, Bumbung Limas, and two screw pines. The adjacent space is a space directly connected to a specific space. Next, we have a screw pine, the Pandanus tactus. The upper thread of the leaf hang down, giving the plant the characteristic of the dropping appearance, undulating. It connects the red-brown seed other ellipsoid, and the nature dispersal. It comes with the seed of the tree, come with a natural dispersal, connecting the pandanus species are adapted to dispersal by water, and the red brown seed are the ellipsoid shape. Here we can define to the kayak activities. The design developed based on the precedent study, the floating kayak club, where I study about the floating kayak dock in Shurak. The relationship between the building and the water is so close that the users get the full experience of practicing the sport in its true environment. Second one, which is we have a Venkit Singh Tau Pearl Hill. Here we have the roof independence from the base permitted development of the wood system. The roof float free of the base and material continue from inside to the outside enabling the visitor to feel more connected to the nature site. The third one, we have a Shanghai Jubei Country Park West. Here I study about the undulating roof, the ridge, and the rafter, the construction and the design that features raised eave and the slightly varied roof ridge gracefully show off the interior space full of variation. Lastly, we have a Dolune Villa by Norman Foster. Here is the material chosen timber structure. The prefabricated and precision engineered structure contains sustainability, less carbon than a typical concrete roof. Here I developed my bubble diagram. Design development, site response, which connect the vertex and adjacent to connect the vegetation of screw pine and the monument. Next will be the form transformation subject. Form ambiguity regarding the original identity of the form will result if the portion removed from the volume. And we have an additive form. The additive form relate to the radial form. So we have here from the Malay traditional house, we have Serambi Gatong, Rumah Ibu, Selang, Ruang Tengah, and Dapur. For the zoning, which is kayak program considered public for all kind of age and universal use. So we provide a public, semi-public, and private for the office and services. For the structure, we have a Malay house timber structure use a double rafter which is kasau jantan and kasau betina, pemele, tunjuk langit, and long shade window. The undulating roof. The undulating roof form relate to the screw pine organic form, developed through section cut that shows the M shape which sheltered the design. For the first timer, they go straight away to the ingress, straight to the lobby, and check into the seminar room to learn and to gain experience. Then they go straight down to the kayak storage to get their own kayak. Next, they go straight away to the kayak training station, which is number 9. Now they will go to the kayak deck to enjoy their own experience. Then we have the person who already visit the building, so they go straight away to the lobby and they can get their kayak, the kayak storage, and go to the kayak deck. And they can bring their own kayak and go straight away to the kayak because we have a kayak launcher at the training session and the public at the 11 and 10 where we have the kayak launch for the disabilities. There are 3 vertical access, which is staircase. The first one, we have a platform wheelchair lift. Third one, we have a nearby the exhibition area. The third one is for the service lane. For the first floor, the area consists of the exhibition hall, Selang 1, Selang 2, Visa Center, D Limas Cafe, D Limas Kitchen, the storage, and M&E. The circulation for the first floor, straight away from the stair 1, go to the Serambi, which is for the chilling area. Then you have the Selang at 15 and 14, so they go to the another spaces which is exhibition hall and the kitchen and also the cafe. The exhibition area will have a landing station and exhibition of the kayak, and also they can exhibit the kayak at the partition. For the cafe, we have 2 type of dining area. For the first one, which is the modern way, and the second, which is the traditional seat like a bercila and we eat in talam. For the kitchen, connected to the storage for the service lane. Sustainable study. The design requirement for climatic control. The design uses mainly ventilation and solar radiation control devices to provide the climatic comfort for the house. These are the most effective means for the climatic comfort in the house. In the warm and humid Malaysian climate and environment, natural sunlight exposed to the low E class, rejecting the direct sunlight but filtering the sunlight, and other natural material low thermal capacity hold the little heat and cold at night. For the natural wind cross ventilation to achieve human thermal comfort, I would like to show you design elevation. First of all, which is the first elevation. It consists the entrance and the undulating roof. Also, the rear elevation shows the undulating roof, but this one shows the kayak launcher, and also the left elevation and the right elevation. I would like to show you about the rendering. Let's go to the last board. We go through to the section A to A. And also we have custom kayak rod. So here we can see the detail A for the roof to foundation. As you can see, this is a retaining wall to support the building structure. Axonometric exploded. We go through to the detail A. Next, the detail. We close up to the detail A1 and detail A2.